So many things are being changed and added to V Rising, and for the better, which is wild considering how good I think the game has been since the release of Early Access. As of the recording of this video, we are just about a month away from the release of 1.0. The release date given to us by the devs is the 8th of May, so get your calendars out and save the date. Today, we're taking a look at the Spellcraft Unbound dev update, which reveals two very interesting things that I hope will be ready for 1.0. One change is made to how we acquire spells, and the other has to do with moving our castles from one place to another. When it comes to the spells, the update states that it wants to give players more freedom in what spells we unlock and when. Once again, a big focus here is making the experience of a playthrough feel less on rails and increase the replayability of the game. If you wonder what I mean by once again, I recently uploaded a video where I talk about character customization and character speccing through gear, which I think you should check out if you haven't already. But how will this new progression system when it comes to spells work? I'm glad I asked. When we kill a V-Blood boss, it will no longer give us a new spell. Instead, it will give us a spell point of one of the different spell schools. The example used in the update is Clive, who used to give us the Chaos Dash. Now defeating him will give us a tier 1 Chaos spell point, which we can use in our spell book to unlock Chaos spells. The spells in the spellbook are divided into 3 different tiers, not necessarily based on strength, but complexity. Being able to choose between different spells is something I've wanted for quite some time in order to make the game more replayable and make it feel less like everyone you face has the exact same stuff as you do. But for this to work, there's one more component that needs to be there, and that is that there are many different spells that are viable. Otherwise, everyone's just gonna spend their spell points on the same spells and nothing's really been changed in the end. But having played Battlerite, balancing is an area where I have a lot of faith in SLS. Another new thing being introduced is passive abilities or passive spells. Every spell school will have 3 tiers of passive abilities that you can unlock in the brand new structure Altar of Stygian Awakening. You do this by gathering materials in the new endgame zone events. So either by participating in these live events through the blood key that we've talked about before, or by events happening in the new final area of the game. I'm not sure. Regardless, these passive abilities that you unlock are shared with your clan members and are supposed to be an incentive to work together. Alright, on to the next big thing here, castle relocation. Can I get a hell yes? First and foremost, the dev update states that they're not sure if this feature will be ready in time for 1.0, but if it's being brought up in a dev update, we can be sure that it's coming soon. And this is exactly what it sounds like. We'll be able to move our entire castle from one spot to another. By placing a new structure that will later turn into the castle heart for our new castle, you unlock a new build menu where everything you have in your first castle is available to be placed at the new location. Things that aren't moved will be reduced to the materials you spent to build them. I think this is fantastic. It'll still take some time for you to rebuild your entire castle in a new location, but compared to moving a castle as it is now, it'll take a fraction of the time. It'll make it easier for players who've reached later stages of the game to relocate to a more convenient location than Farbane, and it'll open up slots in Farbane for new players joining a server. Hopefully this will have a positive impact on server population, which has always been a problem in V Rising. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.